Today we're taking a look at the 2024 22 MLE from the Imagine XLS lineup by Grand Design. This is a wildly popular layout, especially with couples, as it gives them everything they need without sacrificing on space or convenience, while still leaving the unit easily towable by a half-ton or larger pickup truck. Stick with us as we give you all the details and a tour of this unit. Before we get started, folks, it's important to remember that the unit you are about to see is for sale, and I am, of course, a salesman trying to sell that to you. You should only be viewing this video as an advertisement and nothing more. If you are ultimately interested in this or any of the units that we have available here on our lot in Las Vegas, please feel free to send me a text to the number on screen now. With that out of the way, let's get to today's unit. Starting with the outside features on this unit, of course, as pretty much all Grand Designs come with nowadays, you are going to be getting the Lippert power tongue jack with this unit. Of course, you do have an emergency access panel on the top there, just in case the power should fail for some reason and you need to manually crank it. That'll, of course, be available to you. Pass-through storage is going to be included here as well, class leading in the space that Grand Design does provide you here on the inside of it. We'll give you the exact specs on the screen. And there's a new addition for 2024. They've now changed the flooring on the inside of this pass-through panel, which will give you a non-slip mat now instead of the usual laminate flooring, which has been included in previous years. This means easier cleanup and less slippage, of course, if you have items that are, well, prone to that while you are moving down the road. As you probably saw in the overview video when we took a closer look at this pass-through storage, your universal control panel also lives inside of here. That'll be the hookup point for your city water as well as city water fill if you're trying to fill your freshwater tank for a boondocking session. Your outdoor shower is also accessible from here, along with other things such as the battery disconnect. The nice detail on this is that you don't have to hook your hose in here and then leave this open, potentially leaving your valuables prone to theft. There's actually a hose pass-through portal to allow you to hook up your hose and still leave this nice and closed and secure. Aside from that, the outside of this unit is relatively bare bones. You do get, I believe it's a 19-foot awning, as well as a set of outdoor speakers to be able to enjoy while you have that awning extended to serve as your sort of porch area. And then, of course, all the usual accessibility ports that you would expect to find on the outside of a unit of this quality. That includes quick LP hookup, black tank washout port, the fill port, of course, for the fresh water tank, cable hookup, plenty more aside from that. We're flashing them all on the screen for you right now, and all that's going to be found right on the outside of this unit. Just a few more technical details here on the front before we move on. This unit does feature manual stabilizer jack, so a little bit of crank work is going to be required, but things do get a little bit easier as we move back a bit over here to the staircase. Nice soft step unit here, so no messing around with the giant solid step to take in and out every single time. Just a nice simple double fold out here for you, and you're all set and ready to go. We've got information on the tires here as well, but let's move a bit closer for that. Now, the tires on this unit are going to come on 14-inch rims. You will get some higher quality tires by default on this unit as well. Goodyear Endurances are given by default, and those will be sized to the current size on screen now. Away from that, everything else is pretty straightforward here, just your standard drum brakes on the inside, so make sure, of course, you do have a brake controller pre-installed in your vehicle before picking this unit up. As we head around towards the back of the unit, you can see the slide, only one slide on this unit, and it's going to add 2 feet of extra length when deployed, 8 feet when on the road, 10 feet when properly deployed. This slide will be on the Schwinn-Tech track system, which is one of the more high-quality types of slides, in my opinion, in the industry today. Hot water heater, of course, is going to come with this unit, and it is the good one. Tankless water heater, which means instant hot water whenever you need it. This unit specifically is made by Furrion. Quickly showcasing the rear of this unit, you can see a ladder is provided by default to be able to access the roof, where you'll have a solar panel, I believe pre-installed on most units, and that should be approximately 200 watts that'll come with that. You've also got your pre-installation there for a Furrion backup camera, and as you know, of course, those of you savvy enough, there's plenty more third-party adaptations that'll also fit onto that mounting system. The roof is walkable, so you're able to get up there and enjoy some time on the roof if that's your fancy, but enough about the outside. Let's head in and take a look at the good stuff. As we enter the interior of this unit, you'll probably immediately notice the first big change for the 2024 model year. It's the installation of these new light strips, which add much more evenly distributed light all throughout the interior of the cabin compared to the usual pucks, which you're still going to find on this unit. You can see them in places like right here and whatnot. They're still in places where you'd need to turn the lights on and off on a whim, but the overall ceiling lighting is now this very nice LED strip system. We're going to put a direct comparison up on the screen. The dealership's lucky enough to still have a 2023 in stock as well, just so you could see what the difference is like between the 2023 and the 2024 model year. Aside from that, everything is relatively the same, but they also did add one more inclusion for the 2024 model year. It's going to be this very nice wireless charging puck in the back, which also has 2 USB ports to charge from as well. We'll get back to the actual inside tour here by first taking a look at the bedroom area. As you can see, a full dedicated bed, so no messing around with putting the Murphy bed up and down every single night in a unit like this. It's going to come in at a full residential queen of his measurement of 60 by 80. You'll also notice the nice his and hers cubbies on each side, which will serve as your nightstand. That comes with USB ports on the inside of it, charging outlets as well to be able to plug in your laptop charger and other things like that to make sure that all your devices are fully charged overnight. You can also see plenty of storage on either side, his and hers cabinets on either side to be able to store clothes. Those top larger ones will also have coat hangers on the inside of it, and then you do have these big overhead bins to be able to store additional loose clothing as well. Privacy curtain is also going to be included to block yourself off from your guests, but obviously not going to be a full dedicated bedroom. This one fits the bill as more of a kind of studio apartment vibe. Let's take a look at the rest of the inside. This unit, of course, is going to come with a dinette, which will serve perfectly as your dining or desk area inside of this unit. This, of course, will also convert into a bed. Here's the conversion procedure and an attempt from 5'9" me to fit in that bed. Always good to keep a realistic expectation of who can realistically sleep in these. As you can also see in this shot, you do have this very nice, I believe it's a 32-inch TV with a Roku Smart TV installed in it. So without needing to plug anything else in, you can stream your Netflix, your Disney Plus, your Hulu, whatever it may be. But of course, there are going to be HDMI ports accessible nice and easily from the back if you want to plug in your own streaming box, a DVD player, or something else, of course. And you can enjoy this TV on your very nice theater seating, which we'll check that out right now. Sticking with the couple's theme, we've got his and hers theater seating. Very comfortable here in these seats as well. And it gets even more cozy. As you can see the accent lighting, which we've already got turned on. There's an integrated USB port in each of the seats right behind the cup holder to be able to charge your phone while you're sitting, relaxing, and enjoying that TV on the other side of the unit. And aside from that, it's not all. You've also got massage functionality and heating functionality built into these seats. And of course, it reclines as well. Let's head over here and check out the kitchen now. Now, sometimes on a unit this small, there'll be exclusions when it comes to the kitchen, but that's not the case with this unit from Grand Design. You've got the oven, will just be a single rack oven inside of this unit. They didn't want to take away too much from your storage space, which as you can see, you've got plenty of it all over this kitchen. That's not it though. You still have this stovetop as well. You still get the microwave. You of course need the vent hood, of course, to be able to vent things out. It's still a trailer after all. And aside from that, the 10 cubic foot fridge also included here. That is going to be a 12-volt fridge, not a dual propane fridge. There's been a trend in the industry I've noticed over the last few years here where now they're starting to include solar panels by default, and that helps to keep the fridge running while down the road in comparison to where we would usually use propane for that in the past because of the limitation of battery capacity. No longer the case though. We'll give you a nice look at the sink area here as well, where once again, huge amount of not only storage space, but cabinet space for all your plates, all your cleaning items, all your pantry items, everything you need can easily fit. And we've even got some more over here on the other side of the camera that we should be showcasing for you guys now as well. That wraps up the kitchen. Let's go ahead into the final room here, which will be the bathroom. Just because it's a little tight in here, folks, we're going to go rogue and handhold this one. You can still see me in the mirror here, but this is the bathroom for this unit. As you can see, no skimping on the amenities when it came to this porcelain toilet, as you'll hear on the knock. That is going to be solid porcelain indeed. And then on top of that, we've got plenty of storage space. Still a nice sink for you to be able to use here, but underneath, plenty of space to store bathroom items. Even more here on the side. And then you also still have these racks to store towels, as well as toilet paper too. And you've even still got the medicine cabinet, as well as one more shelf aside from that too. Here's the shower, which is going to come in with the on-screen measurements now. And we'll also give you guys some clearance measurements there in terms of who's going to be able to fit inside of this shower. Still very nicely detailed and plenty of space for you to be able to hop in there, get nice comfortable, get clean. The primary controls for this unit are going to be found here in this cabinet just to the left of the TV. This is also controllable from an app via your phone over Bluetooth, meaning anything you can do on this panel, you can also do from inside of the app as long as you have a sustained Bluetooth connection to this panel. Away from that though, you can get your full tank readouts here. Battery information is also provided, and you'll get more in-depth information in the app. You can also, of course, control the slides, the lights, the awning, and pretty much everything else from this panel right here. And that just about closes out our tour for the 2024 22 MLE from the XLS Imagine line by Grand Design. If you are interested in purchasing this unit or are looking for some information on units like it, please feel free to send me a text message to the number on screen now. That's going to be 702-444-3809. Got a couple more technical details before the video comes to a close, but if you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe and like as well. We'll have plenty more unit tours just like this one coming in the near future. Until then, we'll see you soon on the lot.